What's up, my beautiful friends? Welcome back to Vlogmas day number 4. And I want to ask you a question. Do you hear that? Nothing? Yes. It's called peace and quiet. So for the first time, I am here by myself when I'm not just deep cleaning. So the only time I've ever been in this house by myself is when I'm deep cleaning it. Otherwise, I've always had my husband or Paul or the kids here with me. So it has been a really nice night. Daryl took the kids home to the old house last night to take care of some stuff there, let the kids sleep in their regular bed as opposed to the mattress that they've been sleeping on right now, and left me alone to get some work done. So I had a video that I had to finish filming, and now I just have to sit down and edit that, but I'm a little hungry, so I'm gonna get myself something to eat. And I did tell Paul to bring the kids here between 11 and 11:30, and it is 11:19 right now, and he's pretty punctual, so I expect them in a very short amount of time. Daryl was a mid today, which means he pretty much works all day. But let me show you what our elf is doing today, because it is TGIF. And so he brought the kids some gingerbread houses to do for the weekend. So that's gonna be super fun. I got these from Big Lots, which was Vlogmas day number 2. So I'll link that if you missed it. But Jake got himself an Oreo one, and the 2 kids got themselves a Elf on the Shelf one. So they will have something to do when they get here. And I am making progress on cleaning the house. But let me just tell you what is on the agenda for us for today. So I'm gonna eat something, and then, like I said, edit that video and get it up to the people who need to see it first, and then I will finish off the video that you guys again are seeing in live time, because this is Friday morning and you guys are going to see this later on today. So we're gonna do some dessert and booze hacks. So some of these I've already previous filmed in the other house, but 2 of them that I had on the schedule to actually share is last Friday. This is part of November's dessert and booze hacks, so you'll probably see another one towards the end of December. But this one, I have 2 more recipes that I have to make, a cookie recipe and a Sangria. So we're gonna make both of those today, like in live time, and then I'll cut to some footage of, like I said, voiceover kind of style, the way I would normally share one of these videos. But being that I had 2 recipes still to make, and it is Vlogmas, I figured I would just vlog the process. So I'm gonna go with you guys for a minute. I'm gonna go eat something before they get here and start editing. And then once that's all done, we have to run just 1 or 2 errands. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to Home Depot today. I really should. I have a bunch of things that I need to pick up, but I think I may hold off and just do the post office. So in our area where we live, we do not have a mailbox. They have cluster boxes, which is almost like an apartment when you would go and they have all the mailboxes in one spot. That's the way it is in the area here, which I have to say I hate that. Marissa has cluster boxes, but in that rental I had a regular mailbox, which is what I've had my whole life. So all of my mail, I don't know if is being held at the post office. Like my utility bills and stuff are supposed to be sent here, but they can't like leave a mailbox key when we close, because they don't know how many duplicates of the keys have been made, and they don't want anybody else to have access to your mail. So I need to go find my local post office and go set up like my cluster box or whatever and see if they're holding my mail. I'm not sure. So I think that's the only errand I'm gonna have to run today, but then I also have to edit this video and get it up for you guys. Dinner is a crock pot meal, which is Mississippi chicken. You guys know I love that, and that's super easy. Besides braising it on the stove, you only put it in the crock pot for 4 hours. And I'm gonna switch up the side. I think we're just gonna do macaroni and cheese, so if the kids don't want the chicken, they have some bulk still to their meal. But I'll share all of that with you guys as the day goes along. But for now, let me go eat and edit and do as much as I can before the kids show up.
It was the night before Christmas. I was closing down for business in my little present shop, when the bell on the door jingled once more, and then time almost came to a stop. Somehow I knew, and maybe so did you, that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas on, from this Christmas on.
All right, you guys, so I've been productive and not productive. So I ate my lunch and I worked really hard on editing that video, but it took a really long time because it's probably the longest video I've ever done. And so by the time I got that done, uploaded it and everything, I still have to go back and do the finishing touches before I send it over. But I did that. I got dinner on, I did a load of laundry, and I just came here to the post office to try and get my key, and I also mailed some Christmas cards, but getting my key was a bust because I need all of our closing statements, which I did not bring them because I think they're in that giant freaking envelope that's at the other house, and so I don't have that right now. I didn't keep that, and so yeah, I couldn't get my mail or my key or anything. So I'm gonna go back to the house right now, finish up what I need to do for the video, and then we're finally going to bake some cookies and make some sangria, and then I'm probably just gonna share with you guys the rest of those recipes and call it a day, because tomorrow I wanted to share with you guys the gingerbread houses and stuff that the kids are making tonight. So I'm tired. All right, let's go home. I'm home. It's 5 o'clock. And my kids are already driving me crazy. So I have everything set up for the two things that we are supposed to make. One of them is a 3-ingredient sangria, and the other one is a perpetually soft chocolate chip cookie. Please excuse the dishes in my sink. You don't see those, but it's vlog style, so I can. Ha! All right, we're gonna start with the sangria first so that I can start drinking, because it's 5 o'clock and I said my kids are driving me crazy. So you're supposed to make this in a full pitcher, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm the only one who's gonna drink it, and then I'll drink it all, and I have a lot of stuff to do and that's not necessary. So this says, well, let it focus. Usually I just take a screenshot of this and voice it over. This is new. All right. This says, oh crap, a bunch of people are coming over and no one even bothered to warn you ahead of time. Here's something you can throw together so fast they'll think you're superhuman, especially since this magical punch tastes pretty remarkably like real sangria. So it calls for a bottle of a fruity Sauvignon Blanc, but I don't drink that. So I do have a fruity Moscato because that is what I drink, and this is the Oliver cherry one that I get from Costco that I absolutely love because it's like $8 and it's amazing. And then it asks for 3 12-ounce cans of peach citrus fresca. Regular fresca, it says, also works. Well, I can only find apple. That was the only fresca that I can find. So will the apple go with the cherry, peach, and mango thing I got working? I don't know. We're about to find out. And then this says 2 to 3 cups of chopped fruit. Frozen mango or peach slices work well to help keep it cold. And then it says you pour the wine and the fresca into a pitcher or a large punch bowl and stir. Add the fruit and let it sit for at least an hour before serving over ice. Well, this stuff is extremely cold, so my fruit is going to be my ice, and ain't nobody got time for waiting for an hour. So I'm just going to go ahead and set this up. Pour it, and you're gonna just do it with me. Look, I'm gonna set this up. Yeah, look how easy this is. No voiceover. I still have to voice over the rest of it. You guys are gonna see this video at midnight, but I love you and you love me, right? Okay, good, I'm glad. All right, so we're gonna do whatever was in this bottle. Ouch, where's that gonna get mama? Nowhere. Yep, thank goodness for friends, because look what I got. I got that bottle of Moscato d'Asti that Vanessa gave me on backup. So we're going to start with this. These are actually really big goblet wine glasses. I got these from Bed Bath & Beyond. I put them on my list, my registry for my bridal shower. They're Mikasa, and they're my absolute favorite. I mean, this is a huge like it's a goblet. It's not a wine glass. So there's 3 more in this set, and they're beautiful. Like they're the only wine glasses when I just did all of my stuff that I kept. I have a Christmas one, and then I have my Mikasa ones because I absolutely love them. All right, back to making a drink. Kira, just because it's a vlog, people don't want to see you still talking. They want to see you make a drink. Okay, I'm making it. All right, that's the Fresca. So we're gonna do a little bit of half of that Fresca, so 50-50. Wow, last time I drank this apple, I just drank it out of the can. I didn't realize it was so dark. All right, so this is fresh mango that I got for the kids, and then when they started to get soft, I just cut it and chunked it up and put it in a little thing because I knew I would be making this sangria, and they said frozen fruit helped for your ice. So who needs ice when you have extremely frozen fruit? And I've been eating this mango like frozen. Like sometimes that's really good just to freeze fruit because it makes you feel like you're eating an ice cream or something, but you're not, you're just eating fruit. So I just do a piece like that and pop it in my mouth. Like so, but then it's really cold. Put it frozen, you know, obviously. Oh man, how am I gonna open this? Now my fingers are wet. Come on, okay. Superhuman strength. Ugh. Are you serious? Look, see, that's not even fair. Look, it's got one of those like pull the tab things, and so I pulled the tab, superhuman strength, and what happened? Nothing. Things still sealed. How is that? What the heck? It's not fair. I just want to take a sip, but I don't want to take a sip. Until it's all in there. That's not how you do it. Alright, and I just didn't even care. Okay, great. Kids are going to be having tropical smoothies this week.
I need your phone.
You need my phone?
Yeah, because he needs a phone.
He said he needs a phone, and so you're hijacking my phone for him?
That's pretty what's going on. Yeah.
That's pretty much what's going on?
Yes, it's pretty nice to me today.
Want to eat a frozen peach?
No.
You want to eat a frozen peach?
No, thank you.
Hmm.
Let me try.
Yeah, that's good. It's like having an ice pop. It's just frozen fruit.
One of the styles. How many days to my birthday? That looks
How
good.
many days until your birthday? All right, you guys, moment of truth. So I'm gonna try the apple fresca with the cherry Oliver wine, and then peaches and mango. So here we go.
Is it good?
It is, but the fresca really takes over. So I don't taste very much of the cherry wine. I imagine it would be better with the citrus fresca because it would taste more like what this is supposed to taste like. But the apple fresca is still good, so I'm gonna drink it.
Nice one?
You certainly can try.
Why?
Because it's an adult drink, there's wine in here. Alright, you guys, let me flip you around really quick before I set you up and show you. So this is called Real Deal Perpetually Soft Cookies. And it says there are many mythical methods to getting soft, chewy cookies, but possibly the easiest, most foolproof way is the magical inclusion of vanilla pudding mix. What's amazing is that the cookies stay soft for more than a week. And so you need 2 sticks of unsalted butter, brown sugar, granulated sugar, vanilla instant pudding mix, 2 large eggs, vanilla, flour, baking soda, salt, and chocolate chips. So we're gonna make a chocolate chip cookie right now, but we're gonna do it with this vanilla mix added, and let's see how soft they really come out.
It's gonna be you and me decorating the tree from this Christmas sun.
here. You gotta dump the pudding mix in.
Let me put this right here. We'll start with it.
I'll hold it. You dump this in.
Is this enough?
No, the whole thing.
Okay.
Don't make a mess. Okay, good job. You want to crack the eggs?
Yes. Oh, I am messy.
Yeah, you are. All right, hold on. Here you go. Put it down here where I told you.
Oh,
Use that to clean it off.
the egg.
Yeah, where's the other egg? Here.
Crack the egg.
All right, well, even though you made a mess, you didn't get any shells in there, so that was good. Okay, now here you go. Do the other one. Well, here, let me put this in. Okay, now crack the other one. Good job. No, crack it down. Turn it around. Here, let me put this down so that Mommy can show you. Okay? You're gonna still do it, but show me where your crack is. Okay, so look, you use your thumbs to open it, but you face it down. So when the egg comes out, it goes into the bowl and it doesn't go all over you. Okay, so you use your thumbs, but face it down in the bowl and pull it apart. Good job. Okay, pour it in. There's more egg in the shell. Pour it, there you go. Good job, good job. Okay, here you go. And now go into the bathroom and use that soap to wash your hands. And then come back, okay?
We forgot what you came for. And in the coffee shop just next door, we talk for hours on end.
Is it good?
No, it's not good because that's not sugar, it's salt.
What should we do, Mommy?
Oh, there is nothing. All right, you guys, I'm like ready to cry and I'm so disappointed right now, but I got stuff mixed up from moving because usually I know where it is placed in my pantry, but just because of moving and everything being the same, this is not sugar, it's salt. And so here's the flour, that was right, that's baking soda, but this is the sugar. And so I put a half a cup of salt in here and they taste stinking awful. And I just tried to add a little bit of sugar, but literally I'm choking on the salt. And I don't have any more pudding mix, so I can't even retry these cookies. Like, Maya, your mom has a habit of epic fail. What do you feel about that?
Taste it off my finger. It's good. This is good. It's good. Taste it.
All right, you guys, so this is a bust. I can't fix it. You're supposed to add a half a teaspoon of salt and use unsalted butter. So I wasn't gonna use any salt because I used salted butter. And then I went and added a half a cup of salt instead of a half a cup of sugar. So I tried to double the recipe, but I mean, you'd have to like make this recipe 10 times to make that salt flavor go away. So this was just a waste of a lot of products. So I'm really sad because this was a batch of cookies that we were going to save. Every dessert and booze hack like kind of thing that I've been making, I've been freezing so that all the other things you're about to see, I made those and froze them so that it just made it easier come Christmas time to defrost all of these goodies and then just start loading those boxes. So I have to toss this. My little heart is broken. And it is 6:30 and I didn't even start editing this video. So I'm gonna go and roll you into the footage of the stuff that I already took. It's another form of sangria. I did a frozen one and then this one. It was 2 kinds of sangria, the frozen and this, and then it was 3 kinds of cookies. So I have 2 other ones that were a success and then it was supposed to be this one. So at least I got a chance to share with you the recipe, and maybe I'll try and make it next time again because I'm curious. I've never added pudding mix to the cookies, so I really wanted to see what it did to the consistency, but I kind of went and messed that up. So good thing I made this drink because I'm gonna need it, and glad to know there's a backup on the counter. So I'm gonna finish cleaning up this kitchen and getting dinner ready for my kiddos, and then I'm gonna sit and edit this, and I know you guys are gonna see it super late, and I'm sorry and I love you, but let me roll you into that footage of all the things I've already made. So first we're starting off with a cookie recipe that I cannot mess up. Why? Because it's 2 ingredients. So it says, are you insane or evil person? Then you absolutely must make these. But yes, you are a crazy person if you make these, because these cookies are basically a sin against humanity, and you will corrupt anyone you make these for. It's 2 ingredients, you guys. Cookie dough and Oreo cookies. And so I have some of these Halloween JoJo's that I wanted to use up, and then I bought Jacob some regular Oreos from the Dollar Tree because he only likes regular ones. And essentially you're going to take that pre-made cookie dough and you're just going to cut it into slices so that you have an even amount, and you're going to put a cookie slice on the pan, place an Oreo on top, place another cookie slice on top of that, and then once we've done that, we're just going to go back over them and smooth them and round them out so that you have the entire Oreo covered by this cookie dough. Once we're done with that, you can see that I got 9 out of 1 standard cookie dough. You're going to stick them in the oven at 350 degrees for the normal cook time of the cookie dough. And look how they came out, you guys. Like, perfect. The bottom was a perfect cookie. Everything about the cookie was perfect, except there was an Oreo on the inside. I thought this woman couldn't blow my mind anymore, and then she goes and does this. This says, making a batch of cookies implies sharing. Making one giant mega feast of a cookie implies plowing face first into cookie heaven. And almost certainly, life will occasionally necessitate the latter. And what you're doing is putting cookie dough in a skillet. Let me just tell you how much this blew my mind, because Jake's favorite thing is that giant cookie from Walmart. And they say it works best in a cast iron skillet. I did get the family size cookie dough, so I did just 3/4 of it. And then again, cooked it in the cast iron skillet for the regular cookie time. And with the rest, since the other Oreos worked out so well, yeah, those were the double chocolate Swiss Miss covered Oreos that I got in that white pretty ceramic container from Costco. As if the regular Oreos weren't good, then you go and cover it in Swiss Miss chocolate and then put that inside of an Oreo cookie. Yeah, I had to freeze all of them, and I'll give them to my servicemen because I could have eaten that entire thing. And I know that Jake is going to want me to make that cookie thing for him over and over again. I'm going to have to say though that using store-bought cookie dough definitely has its advantages, because it's the kind of thing that cooks up perfect every time. So I love these little hacks for things like this, because this is something I'm going to take with me forever. Now we're on to a frozen Sangria. This I was super excited about because it wanted you to use a fruity wine, and I just so happened to have found a Stella Rosa blueberry, and I thought that is going to work out perfect for this. But a lot of times Peggy Wang asks for specific things that I can't find, and if I can't find the exact thing, I feel like I can't really do justice to her recipe. So this says, what I love about this sangria is that there's none of the hard stuff, so you won't get an instant hangover from drinking this out in the sun all afternoon. But also it just tastes so much fruitier and yummier and creamier than boring old sangria. Sangria probably never would have been a drink of choice for me because I'm not one for wine, and most sangria is actually made with red wine. But now that I found Stella, anything is possible. So I have my blender here, and then I also have this triple berry blend that it called for frozen berries. So I thought this strawberries, blackberries, and blueberries would work out perfect for that. And I thought that would complement that Stella wine really well. But she asked for finding raspberry sherbet, and I could not find raspberry or lemon, which is what she asked for. So I ended up with pineapple, and the sherbet is amazing. And it actually has real pieces of pineapple in it, so it's really, really good. I just didn't know how it was going to go complementing with all of those berries that I just got, and then this Stella Rosa blueberry wine. But there's usually not a challenge in the kitchen that I won't try and face head on, especially when it comes to a good cocktail. So a lot of these sangria recipes want you to do the whole bottle because that's usually how it's meant to be. But like I said before, it's just going to end up being me that would drink it. So I only did a third of the bottle, and then a third of that bag of fruit, and then 2 scoops of the frozen sherbet. That was all you're supposed to need, 3 ingredients. And then this is what it came up with. I think I should have added a little bit more ice. I like a little bit more of a frothier frozen drink. This was kind of on the watery side. And I was so excited about this wine that I don't know what I could have made that would have made me more excited than just drinking the wine. Like, it was good. It was delicious, but I think it would have been better with that raspberry or lemon sherbet. And the wine itself was so good that I just wanted to drink that. And so I ended up drinking the rest of the bottle, just the bottle of wine. And it was so, so good. Again, I think it would have been different had I found the right ingredients. But I guess that's the best part about being in the kitchen and using this food hack book, is that it's more or less to give you suggestions. And then you can just go ahead and tweak the recipe to what works for you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching another Vlogmas video. I know you're getting this super, super late, but you're going to get it before midnight. So that's all that counts in my opinion, or at least midnight my time. Sorry about you Eastern Seaboard people. But I love you guys so much. Please tune in for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're making that Starbucks Irish cream coffee that I know you guys really wanted to see, so you don't have to spend money at Starbucks. And the kids are doing their gingerbread houses, and we have a little bit more decorating to do, so we're going to take you along for that. So thank you guys again so much for watching all of our fun things that we did today and all of our epic fails. And you guys were there for all of it, and I appreciate you guys always. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.